Good morning. It is travel day right now. We woke up around 4 to get ready. Our flight leaves at 8 a.m. and we hope to get there around 6. So right now it's almost 5:30. Just called a Lyft to come get us. Hopefully he'll be able to fit all our luggage. So we have one larger, I think like a 24-inch like height like check-in luggage, 2 carry-ons, and a car seat that will have her sit in also on the plane and while we're going to the airport and later on coming back. So the morning's been a little hectic, trying to just get ready and trying to, get her fed, us fed, while we're, packing up last minute things as well. We are, just waiting for our lift. Eric is kind of gathering all our luggage while we're sitting in the car waiting, and I'm like checking on the luggage, making sure no one like steals our things. But I hope that I'll have a lot of a little bit more downtime as the day progresses to kind of give updates and our experience going through TSA. One of the things I'm kind of worried about is we have some of the Horizon box milks. Thank you, baby. That I'm actually gonna try to take through security, and from what I researched, TSA would be fine with it because it's like nutrients for my child. So okay. Hey, mama. So we're just trying to get through the morning, at least on the plane, airport on time. And I usually try to get there an hour if I was traveling by myself, but because we have a kid and trying to also check in the luggage, I gave myself like an extra hour. Hopefully that's enough, we'll see. But overall, Ara's been kind of active, and I opened her door a little earlier. Yeah, you see Arya. Little Arya. And see Mama. Open the door a little early, so she usually wakes up around maybe like 6:30 and chills out in her room until 7 when we get her. But today I opened her door maybe around 5:30, so she was still sleeping. But then I guess with all the the rustling that we're doing outside of her door, she woke up and just kind of came out. So it was easy to just wake her up, just let her do it naturally, just hearing us kind of packing and doing whatever we needed to do before we left. So I'll try to check back in with you guys maybe when we're waiting at our gate and kind of give an update of how TSA went. Okay, we made it through pre-check. It was a little touch and go. They did pull me aside, or I pulled her bag aside that had the milk, just to they'll do extra screening. One of the weird things is though, even though the bag came through screening with me, they asked me oh, am I traveling alone? And I said no, I'm with my husband. Pointed to him, and then they're like, okay, well we'll kind of do the extra check on him since he has less things. I was I had Arya in the carrier strapped onto me, and just to make things easier, because then I could just walk through without worrying about her running off or something. Otherwise, if you had her in a stroller, you have to break down your stroller, so then she would just be kind of outside of any restraints. So then, because I know she's gonna run around and go up to people and say hi and all of that, I just thought it was easier to have her strapped onto me. And so been wheeling her around just to pass time on our luggage, as I shared on my Instagram, and so far she likes it. Right now it's full of my items, so it's a little bit more sturdy underneath. As I mentioned before, it has the special thing about this stroller and why, or not this stroller, this luggage, and why I bought it is because it has this seat that you can see here, and when you don't use it, then you just flip it down, and there's a little here, I'll just show you. There's this little closure, or I guess I don't know what you call that. That thing to just twist it down so it like secures it in place. So Eric's right now with the stroller, our car seat is like strapped to it, so we have one of those like car seat like things that you like straps you can secure to her luggage. But we were actually able to check in one of our carry-ons for free. So that's because like our flight's kind of full, and so they were able to just give us a free check-in for that. And it actually worked in our favor, because one thing you have to think about if you're like kind of traveling with a lot of bags is kind of how to wheel everything, plus take care of your child, and just, you know, if we have enough hands. So it helps us a lot since we don't have to worry about one extra bag. And now one thing I want to ask, so we're taking like American Airlines. One thing I want to ask is if they do like a family boarding section, and if so, if I can just go first to set up the car seat, wipe things down while my husband stays behind with Arya, and just have her run around, burn some energy. That way she won't have to sit as long on the plane. And so I'm thinking of just strolling our stroller with the car seat down like the walkway, and then I'll have to break down the stroller, put it into the stroller bag, and I grab probably whatever bag is in there, which is right now it's just a diaper bag, and like a small like reusable bag for like we just bought like Vietnamese sandwiches for lunch. Oh, okay. Let me say hi. Oh yeah, she wants to get out. So yeah, trying to like do those things, and while he stays behind with my luggage, then Arya can kind of just be stroll down the walkway with her on it. So yeah, she's getting antsy, so I'm gonna like check back in later. Finally made it onto the flight. It was a little rough because we were trying to explain to the flight attendant that I wanted one of us to go on the plane first to set up the car seat and wipe things down. And she's like, okay, you can go to like boarding group, like the boarding group before you. And then like basically she was saying everybody can go with you on the boarding group before the one that's listed on your boarding pass. I was like, no, I want to go, like, can I just go first and set up the car seat, and then my husband can follow like after, like later on. And she said, oh no, but everybody can come together. And I was like, okay, I don't think she understands what I want. And after some back and forth, I was like, forget it. I'll just say yes, and we'll just go together, because apparently she just doesn't understand what I'm saying. And so I was like, okay, fine, we'll just go together. And then Eric was like lining up to board, and then I was having Arya. So Arya, I was letting her run around, or kind of like just hang out in the waiting area while Eric was in line. And then we were almost at the end, or almost everybody was boarding, until then I decided, okay, let's just get in line with him. But then there's a lot of congestion, so I was like, okay, forget it, I'll just like go to the end of the line. And so he got on first and was able to like just put the car seat down, like put some things down before I arrived. And so I had Arya on the Mili and strolled her down the aisles. But then it kind of caught some eyes because, you know, it's kind of like a unique suitcase, and she's kind of, you know, like riding in style going down the aisleway. So you know, and in general she's a very friendly child, like she likes to say hi to people, and so it wasn't too bad. And I was able to just kind of take her out of it, and then have Eric like put her in the car seat while I like collapse the seat from the Mili suitcase. And so it did fit down the aisle. Okay, it did fit down like the aisle, so I was able to have her sit in it while I was pushing it down all the aisles in the plane, so that was good. But overall, we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm trying to like get her to like eat some snacks. Alright, no tip like that. and not kick the seat in front of her, so that while there's like a change in elevation, okay, wait, while there's a change in elevation, her ears can pop. Okay, alright, can you wait, please? Can you wait? Okay, mom. Okay, let me tend to her and I'll check back probably when we land or maybe later on in the flight. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in the bathroom right now. And one of the things I've always wondered was, like, how big is the changing table in, like, the airplane bathroom? So we're flying American Airlines. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I just wanted to, like, show you how small it is, because that's something I've always wondered. Like, if I had to change my daughter, what's the situation? So I'm gonna flip the camera around and just to kind of show you what it looks like. So, let me zoom out. Okay, so there's the toilet, and then this is the changing table. It just pops down like this, and it is kind of small. Like, I would say like a small infant would fit on this. Like probably like 1 year old or smaller. I would say, I don't know, I would say this was maybe like 2 feet in like width right here, and in depth probably maybe 2 as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're kind of wondering, like, well, how is the changing table like in like an airplane?